Texas, New Jersey, Philly, DC, North Carolina, South Carolina, Chi-Town, LA, Baltimore, Florida, Detroit, New York City, Louisiana, any other state that I forgot. To all my so-called real gangsters and tough guys, this is a shout out from 10 Toes Down to you to let you know that your state ain't shit. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you early. Get in my comment section if you got a problem with what I said. Your state ain't shit. I said it. Now what's up? What you gonna do about it? Huh? Your state is punani, pussy, whatever you want to call it. That's what your state is. Huh? You don't like it? Every state done got ran down on. Huh? Every state done has some type of tragedy. Every state done had some black on black crime. Every state done had a problem. And not a pen has been lifted. Not has a law has changed. Oh no, you know what? Jay-Z changed the law. I forgot he changed the law for they can't use the lyrics in rappers. But what if I'm not a rapper? What happens to me then? Huh? I guess I'm effed up. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Talk back to me. But there's still killings. Innocent people are still losing their lives. And I say one thing about Charleston White, and I use Texas as a whole. And people get at me in my comment section because you'll say, yo, my state, we don't have a state. We don't own none of this shit. Texas is still putting innocent people on death row. New York City, the police is still killing people. There's still drive-by shooting in LA. You want to stand up for a state. Patterson, Newark, New Jersey, still in poverty. Philly still has no brotherly love. DC, one of the most violent states in drug-addicted neighborhoods. Right by the White House. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Anybody gonna talk to me? Anybody but a dead body. Chi-Town, they knocked down Cabrini Green like that's supposed to stop crime. Crime is still high in Chicago. From the plantation to the state. That's where we went. We went from the plantation to the state. If we're not fighting over whose plantation is better, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, those are just plantations that we were brought to. We beefing over states now, hoods and blocks, street corners and names. Talk back to 10, I'm talking to you. Because it seems like nobody don't want to talk no more. Now once I start talking serious, but when I'm laughing and joking and got your kikiing, you want to talk then. But now you don't want to talk. Huh? Because I'm talking about your state. Look at the mindset. How easy it is to trigger a black man or a black woman. Look at the mindset of how easy it is to trigger one of us just by talking about a state. That's how easy it is. Just walk up to anybody right now. Look, I double dog dare anybody but a dead body. Walk up to somebody right now and say, this somebody black, just go, your mother. Just say it. Just walk up to them and say, your mother. Now, I know people out there right now, your mother? What you mean? You don't be talking about people's mother. I didn't even say nothing about your mother. All I said was your mother. And watch the reaction you get. Your reaction either going to be, what you just said about my mother? What? My mother what? My mother what? You're going to get some crazy shit. And then go walk up to a white person and say, your mother. My mom? Yeah, your mother. They just want to know what's going on with their mom. What happened with my mom? Something happened with my, you know my mom? This was going to happen. Talk back to me. I'm talking to you. Anything will set us off. But the real fight and the real problem, we don't want to fight that fight. But they will take it as disrespect. And you never said a goddamn thing about their mother. That's like going to a baseball game. If I go to a Boston game and I got a Yankee hat on, you know what's going to happen to me, right? I'm going to get cold looks. People not going to like, they don't even know me. They don't even know me. I could be a fireman. I could be a doctor that saved their child's life. They don't even like me because the hat that I got on. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. We fighting the wrong fight. That goes for basketball. That goes for boxing. That goes for any sport. Fans will not like me. In the Yankees, in the Boston, and all these teams, while we out there fighting and y'all kicking my ass, all in the lobby, they still out there on the field. They still out there on the court playing their sport. They don't know nothing about what y'all did, what we went through, what happened to me, that you just kicked my ass over liking another team. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. That's just what's going on in our neighborhoods on the bigger scale. The basketball game, that's just a smaller scale. The bigger scale is the same thing goes on the block. We don't own none of this shit. We fighting over it, and this is the city block. This is the government block. They own all this shit. Just because of a state. We argue over states, and we don't even know the real state. The state of mind. That's another thing. Talk back to me. And while I'm out here saying your state, his state, that state, Chicago, Philly, New York, and we arguing, guess what's happening? The same thing that's happening at the basketball game, the baseball game, the football game, same thing is happening. The state is sitting back, looking at this shit. Look at these nut niggas. Look at these nut niggas. They out here fighting over something that they don't even own. They fighting over something that's not even theirs. And guess where you go after you do all this fighting for your state? You know where you go after you do all this fighting for your state? You go to state prison. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Am I making any sense? You go to state prison for fighting over your state. I could go to your state right now and disrespect your state. You gonna kick my ass, do something to get me. New York in the house. Fuck Chicago. Y'all will kick my ass out there, Chicago. And guess where you going? Right to state prison. So when Charleston White says, F New York City, and people from New York City get upset, guess what I say? That's right, F New York City. I don't care about New York. I don't care about none of them states. What have your state done for you except put you in jail, bad education, failed its teachers, their firemen, and their communities? What have your state done for you lately? The councilmen, congressmen, what have they done for you lately? I can still stop at a light and see a homeless man knocking on my window. What have your state done for you lately? You know that Janet Jackson song? What have you done for me lately? What have your state done for you lately? Nada. So shut up, Texas. Shut up, Chicago. Shut up, D.C. Shut up, New York, Atlanta, Louisiana. Shut up, L.A. Shut your punk asses up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't represent Harlem. I don't represent New York. You know what I represent? I represent the mindset. That's what I'm about. I'm going to represent the mind state. What state of mind are you in? I don't care what state you in. What state of mind are you in? I could be in Chicago and have a good state of mind. I don't want to kill no. I don't want to shoot nobody. I want to uplift my community. I'm for that state of mind in Chicago. Same thing for LA. I'm for that state of mind in LA, New York City, New Jersey, Philly, Delaware, Connecticut, whatever state it is. Whatever state of mind you are in, and if it's positivity, I'm for your state of mind. Fuck that state. Give a goddamn if you sweeping floors or mopping. You in the right state of mind. You getting up, you going to work, you setting an example for these kids that's looking at you with the peer pressures of indirect positive peer pressure. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. I talk to y'all. You don't want to talk back and get in my comment section or even get in the Cash App section for this game. Dude, come out $1 million worth of game. Game, that's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's a game. It's a basketball game. It's a football game. It's all a bet. And who gonna win? Your states ain't shit unless everyone in your state are afforded the same opportunities, afforded equal opportunities. Your state ain't shit. I could come to your state right now, in your face, and I could say, I feel like killing that motherfucker across the street. You know what my response would be? So whoever I walk up to in your state, what the fuck are you telling me for then? Nigga, go ahead, go kill that motherfucker. This crazy ass motherfucker telling me that for. I become a crazy motherfucker. It becomes go on and do it. I don't know that motherfucker, and I ain't none of my business. Human life. Look at the state of mind. But then I could come to your state, whether it's Chicago, LA, New York, wherever, and I could walk up to you and go, F New York, F Chicago, and say it with authority. I bet you they're gonna be like, what you just say? F what? Man, F Chicago. I could walk up to a corner. Fuck 7th Avenue, man. 7th Avenue is soft as shit. Dudes would be like, what? What you just said? Well, who you calling soft? I don't even know you. I don't know your name. I don't know who you are, nothing about your life. I said the number 7th Avenue. But you connect yourself to a neighborhood, to a corner, and you make yourself that. All these streets, Crenshaw, Adam Clayton Powell, and name any street in your neighborhood. All these people dead. They dead. And you fighting for dead bodies. You fighting for dead bodies. Anybody but dead body. When I say you're fighting for dead bodies. So what do we do? What do we do about it? What do we do? Message. Message. If I do anything to you, for a corner, for a block, for anything dealing with my state, and I go in front of that judge, do you think I could say, Your Honor, I shot him because he was disrespecting my state? Your Honor, I shot him because he came on my block. Your Honor, I shot him because... You can't tell Your Honor that. Your Honor don't want to hear that. You know why? Because the honor deals with honor. Your Honor deals with honor. Your Honor deals with values and morals, something that you're not dealing with. So now you in a whole new state within your state. You know what you are? You know what you in? The state of Chicago versus the state of New York versus the state of versus talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. If I ain't making no sense, then turn your TV off. Unsubscribe. If I ain't making no goddamn sense, man. And this came to me because I said, I'm going to say something about Charleston White. And I ain't even going to direct it just at him. I'm going to say Texas. Y'all people in Texas is slow. Dudes in the South is slow. Everybody felt some type of way about that. You know why? Because you still haven't gotten out that state of mind. That you really think that you part of that state. All you are in that state is a statistic. That's it. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Get in my comment section and stamp that goddamn white man prison.